Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Luis Castillo is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, hey, you know what, Hero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Count remains full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Castellanos. And that retires the side. Settling in now, number 15. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, number 15.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch. So
this is line to left. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Lester has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. For the moment here in Cincy, let's glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Left side, but well foul. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
Nick Castellanos now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Joey Votto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Castellanos is there, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Schwarber stands at second with 2 gone. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. And that brings up Scott Schebler. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis on the ground to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Low for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Lester's ready. Here's the 3-0. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter.
So striding forward now, number 15. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, number 15 has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds leave one, but they lead it 3-0.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Baez, a native of Puerto Rico, is currently the third leading vote getter in all-star balloting at shortstop. He's had a good campaign so far, but the competition at that position is very strong.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0 pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Bodie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again. Jesse Winker. He flew out in his last at bat. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
0-2 now from Lester. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. He extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to Cincinnati, the second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball and is quickly in the hole, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Struck him out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Bryant hits a little over the 270 mark. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. One and 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Ball 1, well below the zone. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Into the box, Freddie Galvis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch here from Lester,
1-0,
and he takes ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And that's over. 2-1.
2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four.
Now batting, the designated
stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bote. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2 balls and a strike now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-0. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by... Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of the start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Hit on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, number 15.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, number 15. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Taken but called a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Schwarber is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The center fielder,
striding into the box, Jesse Winker. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Javier Baez. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now the 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. And a big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a
swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. 0-1, here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony. Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Has a look, now the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Grounded to third. Kipnis on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Next for Cincinnati.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Lester sets. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Right there, it's quickly 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
The good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-1 to Schwarber. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this. Coming to.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ryan Tepera will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 52.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tepera.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Tucker Barnhart. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And another foul ball. The next 2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now another 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready now, number 15. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And that will conclude match. Raisel Iglesias has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26.
Leading off the inning, David Bodie, and they'll need him to get something going here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Javier Baez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 0 for 8. Ball 1. Bodie on second. Kipnis at first with no outs. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Hit to third. There's one. Out. On to Votto, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Lays off 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Popped him up. Galvis into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is outside for a ball.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
That's popped up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
0-2.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Nicholas Castellanos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. In the Matt Bowman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. There's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Bryant, base runner at first with 1 out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Galvis on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon.